my name's Reed Campbell, and my role is program manager. And what I do on the specialty team as a program manager is a bit of all things. I'm a generalist in a lot of senses, but we have to get specific on each program in our due diligence phase and as we handle the account. So I'll see the initial submission, and if we like it, I'll propose going forward with Brent and Frank and Tony. And if we move forward, we go into due diligence where we learn everything we can about their governance, their financials, their underwriting, the claims, their systems, anything and everything else in between. And then once we onboard the account, we get through contract negotiations, which we're all a part of on the specialty team as well. And the account turns over into just a full functioning onboarded account. That's ideally, and so far so good. I'll knock on wood, but ideally making a good amount of premium for us, turning an underwriting profit, and we are seeding out to reinsurers. We purchase reinsurance on all of our programs, and that reinsurance premium that we seed, we receive 5% as a fee generally, give or take a little bit depending on negotiations. Let's see, makes the role possible, or something that is unique about our role, I would say, with programs is that 5% fee. It's an opportunity for an insurance carrier to make money for a service rather than just in the underwriting or just on its investment income. So this premium that we take in, that we then seed out to reinsurers, being able to collect 5% on that premium allows us to book it day one, which helps us just have more cash in the pocket. And it sort of quickens our ability to earn our money. And then about me, a fun fact that some may know and some not is that I like to act and I like to teach. So when I have the opportunity, I try to get on a stage or in front of a camera, and I try and get in the classroom and work with young people to encourage their literacy and public speaking skills and everything that comes with performing. I think next I'll turn it over to my boss. Brent, you're up.
Hey, my name is Brent Johnson. Again, especially reinsurance and programs. And again, the general role that we described is we're here to add program business. We'll have a different session on that as along with a little bit of a write-up for the bridge. I think at a high level, what we think programs can accomplish is adding additional revenue streams, but also balancing out the overall portfolio of builders. We have work comp, long tail. We're looking to add short tail business. So really just a diversification play with additional income streams. What makes our role possible? So Reed touched on a lot of that too. You know, it's additional opportunities, it's distribution sources the company may not have today, it's lines of business, classes of business, industries, and the like. So again, it's finding additional products, programs, distribution sources that we wouldn't have today. And certainly reinsurance is very key. Reinsurer relationships that we may not have today that we can bolster and just generally have better support for the overall company, program by program, or the core business too. A personal connection or fun fact, I actually studied insurance, so I think that's probably the worst thing I could have said about myself. Thanks.
Mike Curtis, I lead the actuarial team here at Builders. And what that means from a program perspective is I get involved pretty early on in helping to select the loss pick and make sure, with Reed and Brent, they'll also do a loss pick, and we just kind of compare notes. If a new program has experience, their own experience, we'll use that. If not, sometimes we rely on industry experience. Also, just my recommendations to the Reed and Brent are pretty much always the same thing. I love non-admitted programs, and I love short-tailed business. So no matter what, I always try to get those two in there. It doesn't always happen that way, but it depends where the opportunities are, obviously.
So I work closely with Brent, Mike, Reed to right size what terms and conditions the program wants to have, whether it's E&S or admitted, whether that's compliant, whether it makes sense, the language of the policies and the pricing. and whether it has to be filed with regulators. We have a regulator in each state. So I also assist with any vendor relationships that might be needed from an advisory organization basis, such as AAIS for Inland Marine, which happened recently, and really anything that is needed. I'll step in if there are any gray area gaps to assist the team. I'll step in and figure it out, or they will help me figure it out. Fun fact about me is I'm an incredible trivia player, and I'm also a movie buff. I have a near photographic memory for movies.
So I'm Frank Chappell, and I am the Director of Specialty Program Audit. I will assist with the due diligence of these programs, onboarding and the like. But basically what everyone else on the team has said, it's my job to come in behind that. And I protect builders' paper by program oversight, so to speak. So what everybody has just talked about, it's my job to come in behind and make sure that our program partners are doing this correctly. So I'll perform audits, usually 6 months after the program issues their first policy. And I'll do a basic audit then, and then depending on the outcome of that audit, I will do annual audits thereafter. My audits are really comprehensive. They go top to bottom of the program, contractual compliance, reports, remittances, licensing, E&O, to product governance, underwriting, rates, rules, files, forms, transactional audit of the premium trust account, and of course, claims audit. So it's kind of all encompassing, and I will do this on an annual basis after that first 6-month audit. Fun fact about me, I guess, is I really enjoy tennis. That's my passion outside of auditing. And I've got a standing invitation from Mr. Curtis to come play, and I haven't taken him up on that yet, but it's coming.